Good rainy morning. Day 76 and I'm out and moving. As you can see, it's foggy. The rain's actually just quit, but still dropping out of the trees. So it rained all night last night, but now there's no chance of rain today, so it's supposed to clear up, and I think it'd be like 75 today, which would be nice. So yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna go. There's a shelter 17.5, and there's some stealth spots just past that. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm gonna go today. That takes me to the Lehigh Valley Gap, because after that water source, there's no water for 20 miles, because the Lehigh Valley, they used to mine zinc, and unfortunately the water is contaminated. So it's a 20-mile water carry. Don't really want to start that at the end of the day today, because then I won't have that much water for tomorrow. I'd have to ration. So if I do the 17.5, stay there, refill all my water in the morning, and then do that 20 miles tomorrow. So even though it's a little bit shorter day, which I'm sure my bike can still use, so pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do today. There was 3 of us at camp yesterday. I didn't stay in the shelter, I stayed in my tent. Could have stayed in the shelter because there was only one guy showed up, but that would have kept me out of the rain, but that's all right. Slept good in the tent. Yeah, it's just now it's wet on the back there, so I'll have to stop and dry that once the sun comes out, so I'm not carrying an extra weight around. So all right, let's have a great day. Well, starting out this morning, here's the trail, which is kind of an old 2-track and just some small rocks, but not bad at all. Pretty cruisy. And actually, even before this, it was even more cruisy. There's no rocks, so yeah, it's I'll take it. Especially starting out, warming the legs up and the joints, and yeah. All right, tendon in my right foot felt way better this morning. Wasn't swollen. I slept with it elevated last night, and obviously that definitely helped. But yeah, it's knock on wood, feeling much better today. Just came up on some trail magic. Let's take a look and see what's inside. Oh man, there's tons of good stuff. Some bars, some Gatorades, and zebra things. I might have one of those for breakfast, I think. Thanks so much. I'll come out to high power lines, and it seems like always foggy. Seems like every time I come to one of these, but that's all right. At least it's slowly clearing out, looks like. At least it's a nice morning. We just need some wind to pick up. All right, just climbed up to what's called the knife's edge, and you can see why, because you're basically walking up the edge of a knife. All those rocks, and it's nice and slippery. Just an absolutely perfect morning to do this. I'm totally joking. Super slow going on the knife's edge. It's amazing. This is all just rock. Just huge rocks. All right, after the nice edge and a bunch of rocks, finally back on some dirt to walk on, which is nice. That was really slow going on the nice edge, and the rocks past that. So just had to take my time because it was super slick. Just coming into the Bake Oven Knob shelter. Just gonna stop in here and have some lunch out of the rain. Oh, looks like a new floor. They actually came in a different way by there was a tenting area over there, but not bad. Some cans and stuff. People. All right, just came out of the woods. Here's my first view. I'm not sure what this is. It's covering the whole ground, and they put this stuff on it. Maybe so stuff doesn't grow into the power lines, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's just orange mesh with a lot of tree bark, and the trail walks over it. So very strange. Never seen it before, but yeah, just walking across it. I'll take it. It's soft on my feet, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, see? I don't know. Here's kind of a cool section of trail. Perfectly straight amongst these trees here. Kind of cool. All these little baby maple trees everywhere. They're growing though. I just picked up this little deer. Let's see if I can get over here and get a angle on it. I think she was eating on trail here. Hi, baby. Yep, she's eating. And here's the trail. Apparently this section for the next like mile or two is a new section that just opened this year. So I don't know if it was another, I assume it was another trail that they just rerouted day 2 to. So, but I like it, whatever it is. And it's beautiful with all these ferns. I mean, you can see they're just the floor is just covered with ferns everywhere. And I don't know how it looks like they bush hogged it, but I don't know how they would do that up here. So I don't know. It's a nice section. 3 o'clock in the afternoon and the sun just finally popped out. You can see a little spot here to the trees. Still pretty cloudy, but the sun's trying to pop out every once in a while. So here's a little stealth site that I got to today. The trail is, I don't know, 20 yards that way or so. And it's actually got a nice little fire pit here. And I'm over there. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a couple more people coming in here just because there's not too many places to camp here. This is the last water you can get going down the mountain. So fortunately it's got some dead trees, but it's what it is, so not bad. All right, let's do the end of day recap for day 76. Start off this morning at the Allentown Hiking Club shelter. It was raining when I started, as you saw in the video, and foggy, but got going, and then yeah, just stayed that way pretty much all day. The rocks were super slick. Hiking through that knife's edge was not fun at all. There were some times where it was just basically sliding on my butt just to do it the safest way, and yeah, that was not fun. Took really slow going through that section today, and kept going, and then made it here to the still site for 17.7 for the day. Got my water. I'll get some in the morning, and then got only a 0.3 down to the highway that separates the two mountains, and then got across a bridge, and then head back up to Lehigh Valley. So tomorrow's gonna be a really dry walk. It's supposed to be like 84 degrees. So I'm definitely gonna be putting some miles in. The first water source I think is like 16 miles in. So gonna be carrying some water tomorrow. We try to do a pretty good day tomorrow because the next day that'll line me up to get to the Delaware Water Gap, to get in there and eat some lunch and stuff. Should be there about lunchtime. It's supposed to be like 94 degrees that day. So get in, maybe spend some time in there before I hike out in the afternoon. There's a campsite I know that Piper and I hiked to before. And so it's only like 4 miles out of town. So anyway, we'll talk about that tomorrow. So this is day 76. This is half mile. Have a good night.